EA Sports is proud to present PGA Tour coverage. We're at one of the premier stops on the PGA Tour in Orlando, Florida. It's the Bay Hill Club and Lodge, the house that Arnold Palmer built. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for Golf Channel and EA Sports.
And Bay Hill, of course, the Arnold Palmer Invitational has been really the staple in the Florida swing on the PGA Tour.
Frank, nice way to start. It isn't exactly a gentle opening hole, but it's not a grinder either.
Biggest concern for the players are the two bunkers down the right side at the corner of that dogleg. They're not a guaranteed bogey, but certainly the fairway a little left is preferred.
Not on the fairway here. This could be a tough shot coming up next. Just a good solid tee shot right there, about 280 yards.
Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. Into the tall cabbage. That ball is swallowed up. What's he need to watch out for here, Frank?
Those two front bunkers, Rich, the one that protects the left and the right, more often than not, you want to pitch the ball in the front of this green. They are the two to be concerned about.
That is a green in regulation as the approach shot hits the first green, but he is by no means in for par yet. A lengthy putt coming up. Second shot coming out of the rough here.
Looks like it's heading for the bunker.
Not his best shot, and now he'll have to deal with a bunker.
Yeah, they say the hardest shot in golf, the next one.
Just trying to make clean contact from the rough. In the greenside bunker here, Frank. Nice to go to the beach, but not too often, we hope. Did the smart thing there, Frank. Took his medicine, back out onto the fairway. Just want to nestle this one down to within a couple of feet. This one has a good line. This one has a chance, and he has it. Beautiful putt. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Just has the feel today. Not a gimme, but well within his range. Nudge this one home, finish it up. Did the job right there. Back to the action here at the second, and a par 3. Frank, it's 231 yards. What are we looking at?
Well, somehow, if you can hit it sky high, that's the best shot to hit in there. This green sometimes gets brick hard, and of course, it all slopes to the left. Now, this one starting down the right does not look like it's going to draw back towards the flag.
But it will catch the green. Not terrible, but not his best.
Yeah, outside chance, really, for birdie, but really, it was a rather poor approach shot.
Into the thick stuff, that's a difficult lie. Second shot from the rough. It's on the way. Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
Ooh, that hurts. That is an excellent lag putt right there. Had the speed perfectly. And getting ready for the putt. Frank, he might like this one. He might like... Oh, he's gonna love it, Frank. Oh, what a beautiful roll right there. Dead center. Just a couple of feet. And so just getting started. Even par so far. Makeable putt right here, currently sitting at 1 under for the round. Good stroke right there. That's a par and stays at 1 under. Frank, now to the third hole here at Bay Hill. If you have a case of the snap hooks, you're in some serious trouble here.
You're going to run out of golf balls here as well, but a good tee shot's going to leave you something like 150, 160 yards into a very narrow green.
Excellent drive, Frank, right where you want to be.
Hazard?
Maybe wet. Frank, they threw him a life vest. He's back on dry land.
And I hope this time he swings, he doesn't have the water wings on.
Third shot now after the last one found the deep blue.
Well, you can still minimize the damage here. It's only one bad shot that you got punished for.
He's knocked it on the green, but not in a great position. This is a difficult chance coming up here. Long birdie try. He'll need to be strong with this. Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. Wouldn't call it a great approach shot, but it still ends up in the fringe.
A little bit of magic from here. Yeah, the hole's not over. Now, this is not heading in the right direction.
Well, it looks like it's going to be in the rough. Not enough on that one. Well, this is always one of the toughest moments in any round. You've made a mistake, you hit it OB, you're disappointed, but you have to regroup, you have to focus, and try to get this next one in play. Now playing 4 after going OB on that previous shot. This is a cross-country special. Well, that's not the way you wanted to start out the backside here.
Yeah, you can't afford from inside 10 feet. You feel like you have to make those, and I mean, they really sting when they miss.
This one just requires a little bit of focus. Might be. Could be. Oh, yeah, he's going to love that one, Frank. Sensational effort.
Oh, just eat that up. Even par, currently.
And Rick now to only lose one shot. Just a little tap in here. That's a par, and that keeps the scorecard clean, still even for the round. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo. Fourth hole is the first par 5 on the golf course, Frank.
Very scoreable. 2 bunkers down the left, the first of which takes 330 yards to get it past that.
Definite birdie hole, maybe even a chance for Eagle to really jumpstart the round.
Oh, beautiful swing, and the result is every bit as good.
A great way to start a hole, nicely placed in the fairway. Well, it looks as though they're going to need to use all their strength to sort of hack it out of that rough, missing it off the tee here. No fairway here, this one in that rough. And that one lands in the first cut, Frank.
Interesting choice coming ahead here. It'll be interesting to see how he reads this lie.
Ball sitting down here in the rough. He's digging in. Frank did the prudent thing there, didn't he?
Yeah. In the end, really, you could have turned that into a disaster. Instead, actually a good chance, really, to perhaps get away with par. Second shot.
Shot now from the rough. Frank, what's he facing?
Well, the lie first and foremost. If it's sitting down, then obviously you're not going to get a very good contact. Nothing wrong with coming up a little bit short of the green. Problem is turning one mistake into another.
Frank, ball is in the rough here. What are the problems on this next shot?
Well, this is really where the skill level comes in. A good part. This is where the good player separates himself from the rest.
This is a good-looking shot. What a display of shot-making this has been, Frank.
That incredible approach shot there. The easiest of birdies coming up.
Frank, just into that first cut.
Yeah, it's sitting up. Really, this isn't too bad a situation.
Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Oh my gosh, that hurts. Well, that would have been a bonus had it gone in, but still, reasonable chance for par here.
Yeah, there's no damage. You're not going to birdie every hole.
Looking to make a move. This putt for birdie. He makes a lot of these. That's a birdie try for Henrik Stenson. Drops it, and he's at even par. Just a tap in to finish the hole. Good putt, and now 1 under par. Fifth hole at Bay Hill. Frank, this is a chance to employ some course management as opposed to maybe brute strength. What do you think?
Yeah, rather soft par 4. No water here, but bunker down the left and bunker down the right. Pinches into that corner. So if you're a little wayward, an iron here is not a bad idea.
Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for a living. Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like.
Well, where this ball's going, there's no fairway there, only rough. Oh, and it gets a good kick. It's only in the first cut.
Not too
That's
bad.
not too bad.
Frank, I like the way he sort of starts his swing a little bit on the outside and then drops it right on plane. Ends up in the first cut, and he'll have a pretty good look at the whole location from here.
I mean, this skill, and that was sublime.
Just good hands, coming out of the rough, able to manage the distance, and now in great position.
Rich, too much grass between ball and club face.
Paid a price with the tee ball landing in the rough. 99.23564 recurring. That's what I make it. Hunter Mahan, Frank, is another in a long line of Oklahoma State Cowboys like Ricky Fowler.
And also has that ability to shoot incredibly low rounds. I mean, over the last 5 or 6 years, nobody has shot more rounds 63 or lower than Hunter Mahan.
In the green side bunker, Frank, little bit of a problem. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Oh, man.
I just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. Keimer trying to put that free-flowing putting stroke to good use. Has this for birdie. In red figures at 1 under par. Not a gimme, but well within his range. In for par. Trying to get out of here without too many bumps and bruises. This one is for bogey. Putt drops. Now at 1 over par. Frank, the 6th hole here at Bay Hill, this is not the hole you want to be playing if you have a case of the snap hooks, is it?
No, the snap hooks, you'll never leave the tee. Dozen balls, you'll still be gone. Hazard?
Maybe wet. In the water. Too bad. So this will be the 3rd shot after taking the drop with the ball going in the water. Right out of the center of the bat.
Did you hear that?
Great strike and a great result. Sitting up, good chance to attack the flag.
Oh, that's fine.
Frank, Tiger won here 4 times in a row from 2000 to 2003, and in all, he's won it 8 times. Why is his game so well suited to Bay Hill?
Bay Hill just suits somebody that can fly the ball through the air and land it soft, because these greens get very, very firm. And obviously they get slick, so you've got to be a great fast green putter. If you're long, that certainly helps. That sounds like the MO of a certain Tiger Woods.
Well, this one is offline just a bit. Look out. You know, that one is going to end up in the rough. You have to think he'll be happy with that, given that it looked like it was headed right for the rough.
Yeah, it looked like that was the only place it was going to finish, but, well, it's a little bit unexplainable. Let's see what he does from here now. Lucky break.
And so the approach shot finishes up some 25 feet from the hole.
Yeah, not his best, but certainly not his worst. This has to go in the hazard.
He needs to get up, or he went for the brief swim there, Frank. He's trying to stay dry now.
He is, just trying to avoid water on the brain as well. This will take a good swing.
Playing his 4th shot after the 3rd was wet. In the bunker, still with a chance for an up and down. Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
Be very happy with that one.
Yeah, lag putt, I mean, really, it's unrealistic to try and make those. So anytime you can 2-putt from there is a good result.
Set from the bunker. This is 5th shot.
Just a short bunker shot. So open your feet up, open the club face up, let it splash out.
Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. What a putt! Just missed, Frank.
That's cruel.
This is a bogey try for Hunter Mahan. So with that, the score is now at even par. He's putting for birdie now. So with a make, moves to even par. So just a formality here. Well, too bad. He gives one back. Well, you're breathing a sigh of relief. Your round wasn't sunk at the par 5 6th, and now you come to this par 3. It's just a little under 200 yards.
Yeah, aiming at the middle of the green's not a bad thing here, Rich. You can always putt to the corners and have a birdie chance.
You take 3 and walk off this hole to the 8th?
Well, you could get a little greedy. A tee shot in the middle of this green is not too bad. You'll still have a birdie putt.
That one is bunker bound, it looks like. Not his best shot, and now he'll have to deal with a bunker.
Yeah, they say the hardest shot in golf, the next one.
Frank, there's nothing like catching a bunker shot just perfectly. Splashes out, lands softly, and just runs up to that hole.
Yeah, it's like 3D. There's the component in the strike where it's going to land, and then the third part of it is how much will it roll.
This is a pretty long putt here. You'd be happy to get this to within 2 or 3 feet. You really want to take the stress out of that next putt. Just slides by.
Yeah, can't afford to miss too many of those out here today.
Birdie chance here. Very long putt, though.
Got to be a little careful if it gets away on him.
Just singes the edge, Frank.
Yeah, but at least he's burning the edges. You know you're hitting good putts.
Getting set now over the putt. How does that not go in?
Amazing. Stroke looked good. Line looked good. Just did not take that final break. Even par currently.
So with that, 1 over par. And he makes it for par. Par attempt here. Did the job right there. Getting ready to tee off now at the 8th, and Frank, this hole has a little bit of everything.
Yeah, even though it's a pretty hole, Rich, it's a fairway you must hit because that second shot here is one of the toughest on the golf course. You know, this is not heading in the right direction.
No, it looks like it's going to be in the rough. Be a little disappointed with that because it lands in the rough and it appears to be fairly thick over there. He's going to have to find something, Frank, other than the rough.
Yeah, there's hitting it right and there's hitting it left, but when you've got to go out of both barrels, the game becomes hard. Oh, that's got to be 300 yards, isn't it?
Second shot from the rough. It's on the way.
And there's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
On the green, and a chance for birdie. And setting up here in the rough. Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
The second shot now to the par 4. Well, you can hear it right off the center of the club face. This has a chance to be close. This is a long putt. Really, the key is the speed. If it drops, that's a bonus. Could it be? Oh, what a beautiful roll right there. Dead center. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Keimer has a beautiful rhythmic putting stroke. This is a birdie bid. No doubt about that one. That was struck with confidence. He has this for par. Drops it, and he's at even par. It's a consistent theme here at Bay Hill, if you can carry it 300 yards.
Bay Hill always favors the longer hitter.
That's a good spot right there.
Center cut.
There you go, 310 yards. Caught all of that one, and straight as well. It's in the fairway. Look out, Frank. Where's this one headed?
This is definitely rough, Rich, off the tee.
Just in the first cut of rough. Not a bad lie. The only issue is he might get a jumper here. Headed for the bunker? Well, too bad. He'll have to play from the bunker. Here's one of the game's great players, a major champion, a players' champ. Martin Keimer ready with his approach.
This looks like it's heading for the bunker.
In the bunker, still with a chance for an up and down. So the second of the par 4 goes begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, but a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. See if he does it here.
This is a good-looking shot. Not terrible, but not his best.
Yeah, outside chance, really, for birdie, but really, it was a rather poor approach shot.
How did that stay out, Frank?
Did everything but go in.
All right, so greenside bunker. What's he looking to do with this shot, Frank?
Well, really, you have to look at the amount of green you got to play with. You don't have to try and fly the ball right by the flag. Allow it to run. Plus, if you can get it to run like a putt, you never know. It might just go in.
Well, in the sand, but it has been raked nicely, looking for something positive. Keimer's made a lot of these throughout his career, having won the U.S. Open in 2014, the Players as well. This is a par putt. Still playing even for the day after the par. Settles in over the putt. Those keep the round going, those par putts. Let's see if Stenson can cash in one more time. Just a superb performance on the front side. He's hoping to keep it going here on the back nine, Frank.
The game is so much easier when you're swinging well, putts are going in. Really, you've just got to keep out of your own way. Off the flight path again.
Well, the tee shot has landed in the bunker. Frank, it may be obvious you'd rather have a ball sitting up perfectly in these fairways as opposed to the deep rough off to the left or right. But how is a player able to take advantage when he has that good lie?
Well, anything better than that would be sitting on a tee. That is a perfect lie. It almost guarantees good contact.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
He's knocked it on the green, but not in a great position. This is a difficult chance coming up here. Long birdie try. Well, he's going to have to hit the same club a lot harder or just hit another one. Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. All right, Frank, second shot.
Yeah, it looks like a good lie. Just take maybe half a club more than the distance allows. Still got to check the wind. Don't have to fly the ball all the way to the flag from here.
This is a pretty long putt here. You'd be happy to get this to within 2 or 3 feet. You really want to take the stress out of that next putt. Ooh, almost fell, just a few inches from dropping.
Sometimes the game just isn't fair.
Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. robbed, Frank.
No, it's like kissing your mother-in-law.
Just 5 feet left. Now 2 to the good side. So just a formality here. Did the job right there.
Even par, currently.
That's a par, and that keeps the scorecard clean, still even for the round. Now to the par 4 11th, just a shade under 440 yards. Where are the difficulties here, Frank?
The water down the left, but the hole keeps going that way, almost in a semi-horseshoe fashion. 2 bunkers down the right, they always catch the stray tee shot, but once again, you don't have to hit driver here. You've got to get that ball in play.
So toweled off, dried off, and ready to go.
Yeah, let's hope this swing he hasn't still got the floaties on.
Third shot now, after the last one found the deep blue.
Yeah, you can still minimize the damage here. It's only one bad shot that you got punished for.
That one is bunker bound, it looks like. Just a bit offline and into the bunker. And the tee shot ends up in the bunker. Missed that one, and it is going towards the rough. That one is in the bunker. Frank, just a slight miss off the tee. He's in the fairway bunker.
Yeah, just really got to pick the right club once again. Sometimes you take a little bit more club out of the fairway bunker, choke down.
The second shot. Frank, really no problem. High-level players don't mind a fairway bunker.
Yeah, good clean lie. Just a nice swing there, guaranteed the clean contact. That lip shouldn't be a problem. Still fly that ball all the way to the green.
Great shot coming out of that bunker right there.
Showing some skills today.
And setting up here in the rough.
Always tough to get a decent flight out of the rough. And you could see that ball was never soaring out of that light.
Well, bunker play is really about technique and feel. The 2 greatest ever are probably Gary Player and Seve Ballesteros. Seve actually was so good, he was so skilled, that he could open up a 3-iron, that's right, a 3-iron, on a short bunker shot from a greenside bunker and splash it to a couple of feet as if he had just used a 60-degree sand wedge. Amazing.
Oh, and it gets a good kick. It's only in the first cut.
Not too
That's
bad.
not too bad.
Frank, I like the way he sort of starts his swing a little bit on the outside and then drops it right on plane. And getting ready for the putt.
More than a bonus on the scorecard, that.
Keimer for birdie. So in the red figures at 1 under. And he's putting for double bogey now. Drops it, and he's at even par. Frank, now we're at the 574-yard, par 5 12th How critical are the par fives if you're trying to put a score on the board here at Bay Hill?
They're crucial, Rich, because the par fours are very, very difficult. So anytime you get a par five, you've really got to take advantage of it. Great Bobby Jones used to say the hardest shot in golf's the next one. Judging by that light, it's not going to be too hard.
He's going to have to find something, Frank, other than the rough.
Yeah, he's hitting it right and he's hitting it left, but when you've got to go out of both barrels, the game becomes hard.
And now the second shot here at this par five.
That was a little over-ambitious.
Nice position, short grass, second shot.
That's an absolute beauty.
Well, certainly playable from here. Ball is in the first cut, not too bad. Frank did the prudent thing there, didn't he?
Yeah, in the end, really, you could have turned that into a disaster instead. Actually, a good chance, really, to perhaps get away with par.
That is always so disappointing from that kind of a spot when you come up short.
Yeah, you're licking your chops over that one. A shot you think you could hit directly at the flag. Now, test for the short game.
So after the layup, Frank, here at the par 5 12th, pitch shot here, try to make birdie.
Yeah, just use the contours of this green. You can actually get to this flag a lot of different ways. Using one of the mounds, there's nothing wrong with that.
And as he strides up here to the 12th green, having hit it in regulation, he knows now that his work is by no means done. A long putt coming up. Now the third shot for Hunter Mahan. Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
How did that stay out, Frank?
Did everything but go in.
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Wow, I thought he made that. Speed wasn't bad on that long putt, but the read wasn't very good. Keimer attempting this for par. That was a good run right there. Almost went in.
At least he's seen the line as it went past the hole. So just replicate that on the way back.
He's putting for bogey now. So he has that for bogey. I can't help but think that the double bogey back on the 11th hole seems to have shaken his confidence. All right, no damage done. Stays at 1 over par with that putt. Stenson for his par. At the par 4 13th now. Frank, what's the key here?
Really avoid those 3 bunkers, Rich. You don't want a fairway bunker shot over water for your second shot.
That one is in the fairway, down there about 290 yards. So that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough.
There's something about a well-hit shot.
Let's see what Hunter Mahan can do with this approach.
Well, there's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
Just an incredible shot. That is a very makeable putt after a great approach. Well played. Second shot now for Martin Keimer. Ends up in the first cut, and he'll have a pretty good look at the whole location from here. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. In the hole, and that'll bring the score to 1 under. Keimer trying to run another one in. This is for birdie. These putts keep the round together. So with that, the score is now at even par. So just a formality here. Did the job right there. 14th hole, Frank, more than 200 yards, par 3. This is no picnic.
No, it plays a little longer than that too, slightly uphill. You've got to carry the ball onto the front of the screen. It will not run up.
Settles in, looking to knock it in tight. There are a number of really good and important grow the game initiatives out there. One of those is the First Tee program, and that allows youngsters who otherwise might not have an opportunity, the chance to put a golf club in their hands, allows them the chance to pick up this game and learn some of the core values that come along with it. It's about much more than making a score. It's about integrity. It is about responsibility, values like that. And this game is just so good in instilling those kind of characteristics in young people. Might want to check the GPS on a putt this long. That is an excellent lag putt right there. Had the speed perfectly. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Dropping a shot here late in the round, Frank, with that bogey at the 14th. Makeable putt right here, currently sitting at 1 under for the round. That's how you maintain momentum and make those putts for par. Just a couple of feet. So, Frank, that's a bogey, and you see something with the body language here?
Yeah, I think we noticed that back there with that double bogey, Rich. Since then, it's almost like doubts crept in, a little bit of uncertainty. That is the beauty of this game at times, but really, if you want to be a champion, that's one thing that you have to change. Somehow, you've got to forget what's just happened. We haven't seen that yet.
Now at the 15th, big dogleg right here. What's the best way to go, Frank?
Really down the left side. It's very tempting to try and hit it across that bunker, but not only do you have to carry the bunker, you've also got to carry those little shrubs down the right side.
They'll pay a little bit of a price for missing the fairway here, because from that rough, you cannot control the spin on the golf ball.
There's a bunker over there.
I think he's headed for it. He just missed the bunker. Second shot coming out of the rough here.
Off the flight path again.
Well, he'll have to get up and down from the bunker to save his par. Now the approach shot, par 4, 15th hole. Frank, break it down.
Green narrows up the further back you go, so the most generous place to land the ball is in the front half of this green. It's also the flattest section of the green.
Not terrible, but not his best.
Outside chance, really, for birdie, but really, it was a rather poor approach shot.
Great professionals, Frank, they don't fear the greenside bunker shot, do they?
No, because you can be as aggressive or as conservative as you want. You actually have far more options, and you don't have to hit the ball first.
Did the smart thing there, Frank. Took his medicine, back out onto the fairway. This is a pretty long putt here. You'd be happy to get this to within 2 or 3 feet. You really want to take the stress out of that next putt.
We often say, Rich, you should always try and make it. I got to disagree with that. Lag putting, it's just about taking the strain off the next one. There's always other holes to be played.
From that distance, you settle for 2 putts. Getting set now over the putt. What a putt. Just missed, Frank. That's cruel. This is a par attempt for Keimer. Well, you couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it. He has this attempt for par. Just trying to keep this round on track. Has that putt, stays at 1 over. So, 2 over par for the round. Just a tap in to finish the hole. That hole certainly got the best of him. Triple bogey. The Bay Hill Club and Lodge features a really exciting finishing stretch. 16 is a reachable par 5. You'll see eagles and birdies there coming home. 17, a very difficult par 3 over the water. The bunker is there, takes an excellent shot. And then 18 is all you want. We know that with the water in front, that second shot which comes over the lake, and that's a hold your breath moment. It is a great finishing 3-hole stretch at Bay Hill.
This looks like it's heading for the bunker.
And the tee shot ends up in the bunker.
Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. He's going to have to find something, Frank, other than the rough.
Yeah, there's hitting it right and there's hitting it left, but when you got to go out of both barrels, the game becomes hard.
Second shot from the rough. It's on the way. Not looking good, Frank.
I think it's wet. Oh, that's off the beaten track. You got 5 minutes to find it.
Missed the fairway in the fairway bunker now.
It's not all gloom and doom, though. Lip isn't too high. A good swing here still shouldn't be a problem. vicious.
Digs in, ready for the bunker shot.
Yeah, second shot here. Just try and aim a little bit behind that ball, an inch or two. Our computer gives us 23 feet, Rich.
Just trying to make clean contact from the rough. Well, he'd like to have that one back in the bunker.
Still a chance to get it up and down.
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Very well done. Almost made it.
Yeah, there'll be no stress for the next one. It's no snack, though.
He can't believe it. Thought it was in. Great knees, great hands in this shot.
Yeah, touch. You have to have that feel. You have something between the ball and the club face, so it's a different feel, but you also have to have imagination.
Not a gimme, but well within his range. Solid effort and reasonable result to stay at 1 over par. Sitting right now at 2 over par for the round. Makes it and moves to 1 over. Trying to stay steady, make a par. Did the job right there. Always like this par 3, Frank. Par 3 17th. Let me amend that. I like watching the best in the world play it because it can be daunting, especially with the pressure ratcheted up.
When they have the tournament on, this green is brick hard. It's a little bit downhill. That's about the only advantage you get.
That will be a great look at birdie. Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Long putt here. This will require a good touch. Ooh, that hurts. Just ideal. Good speed on that putt and just a tap in remaining. Birdie chance here. Very long putt though.
Got to be a little careful if it gets away on him.
Frank, that is nothing more than a punch to the gut.
Oh, it's cruel, Rich. Good putt and deserves so much more. Another shot added, though.
I mean, takes the wind right out of your sails. Wow, he got robbed, Frank.
No, it's like kissing your mother-in-law.
So they'll tap in. how you maintain momentum and make those putts for par. Rolls in the par putt, stays at +2. One over for the day. Frank, this is a stout finishing hole, the 18th, isn't it?
Yeah, it finishes that great run of 16, 17, and 18, and so many times we've seen disaster and triumph just on those final 3 holes.
Right where they were aiming, in the fairway.
Now, this is not heading in the right direction.
It looks like it's going to be in the rough. Wayward from the tee, and this one is headed for the rough, Frank. And he steps up to take this shot from the fairway. In the thick stuff.
Thick, it's brutal out there.
Second shot coming out of the rough here. Frank did the prudent thing there, didn't he?
Yeah, in the end, really, you could have turned that into a disaster instead. Actually, a good chance, really, to perhaps get away with par.
Well, Frank, I just love this second shot here at 18. We've seen it so many times. We've seen some great moments, and we've seen some very unfortunate ones as well. Frank, they threw him a life vest. He's back on dry land.
And I hope this time he swings, he doesn't have the water wings on.
Playing his 4th shot after the 3rd was wet.
Well, that's a smart shot. A lot of people would have tried to be a little more heroic from there, but there was no need.
Back on the fairway, back in play. Frank landed it on the green. Frank, this is always such a difficult spot for a golfer. You just hit one out of bounds, you're trying to regroup.
He's going to need to more than regroup now. He's making a complete mess of this hole. The 5th shot. This one better be on the green.
You like this one, Frank?
Oh, it's a good one. Safely on.
Settles in over the putt.
Great sense of speed in that. We know you can make those, but that one right in the middle.
This is a double bogey attempt for Martin Keimer. And that'll be a 75 on the day. Just a couple of feet. Too bad. 2 drop shots right there with a double bogey. So as we finish up here today, Frank, he has not had the best round, but I suppose that's golf, isn't it?
Yeah, he's not Robinson Crusoe. This golf course can drive many a man crazy. But the beauty of this game, you get up,